finalizer methods. We have already seen that we use some constructor method to use to initialize the object when it is declared, and this process is actually called as initialization or instantiation. This constructor is actually used to initialize whatever the instance variables you have to give the value for that one. In that case, we are using constructors. In constructors, sometimes we also initializes some non-object resources such as file descriptor, Windows system fonts, etc. So we need one more concept called as a Java support concept called as finalization, and this concept is actually opposed or reverse of actually initialization. So what is the use of these finalized methods? I already explained about a garbage collecting system, that is automatic garbage collecting system, which is run inside our Java machine. When you are running your program in background, one program is running, a process is running, that is called as automatic garbage collecting system. Its job is to collect all the unwanted objects from the memory and clean the memory space. That means if any object is not needed in the future processing, it just remove that from the memory and make more space for the program. So that is the job of automatic garbage collecting system. But this automatic garbage collecting system only collect the objects. It cannot collect the non-object resources such as file descriptor or Windows system fonts. So we have to manually tell the runtime interpreter to remove such resources from the memory, and that can be done in the finalizing methods. Whenever the garbage collector try to remove that object from the memory, it will executing a method called as finalizer method. Whenever the object is releasing from the memory, a method is called as finalizer method, and whatever the content of that method is, that it will run. In that finalizer method, we have to provide some statements or code which will release this file descriptor or Windows system fonts, or maybe your database connection, network connection, such resources, non-object resources will be released. This finalizer method is same as or similar to destructors in the C++. How to write this finalizer method? It's very simple. We have to just write a method called as finalize in the class, and this finalize method is called whenever the object is released. Now remember, this constructor is called whenever the object is created. Created means object is stored in the memory, and this finalize method is called whenever the object is released from the memory. At that time, whatever the content of finalize is there, such as releasing of this non-object resources, will be executed and free the memory for the program. Now, what happens if I not return such finalizer methods? Now imagine I have created a one file, and that file is locked by my program. Locked means here no other users cannot access that file until I release that file from my use for security point of view. Now if I don't need that file and I forgot to release that file, I close that object in my program, the file lock still exists. No other user can access that one. To prevent such situation, what I done in my object, I use the finalize method and release that file so that other user can access that file for their purpose. So that is the use of actually finalizer method, to release memory for making more space for the Java. These are the some of the uses of finalizer methods.